More problems for President Obama and his signature health care bill. Aetna announcing it will stop selling Obamacare plans in all but 4 states where it participates in the program. Aetna's decision to pull out of the exchanges follows other major U.S. health insurers who all say Obamacare is just too expensive to turn a profit. So customers, will they then face fewer options to choose from next year? One would think so. But, maybe this is all part of the Clinton-Obama strategy, because they want to force a single-payer health care system on us in the future. Joining me right now, CATO Institute Senior Fellow Michael Tanner, along with Trump Economic Advisor Steve Moore. Good to have you guys here. Steve, could there be an ulterior motive to this? Do they actually want to see only one payer, a single-payer system, i.e. government?
I think they do, Trish, but I don't think they thought this thing would become derailed so quickly. And we've only had Obamacare for a few years, and we're just seeing it come apart at the seams. So not only are insurance companies dumping the plans, but we're seeing, it was just announced last week, major increases in premiums, as much as 15% to 20% or more in many states. So almost every promise that was made about Obamacare has turned out exactly the opposite. And right now the Obama people are just praying that the whole thing just stays on the tracks a little bit longer until they get through this with this election. They can then move towards that single payer system, but it's a total flop.
Michael Tanner, this is kind of a bad headline for him, eh?
Well, this certainly isn't good news, and it follows on the heels of Humana and United Health also pulling out of many of the exchanges. In fact, in about half the counties in this country now, you're down to only one insurer offering plans. In Pinell County, Arizona, there are no longer any insurance companies offering plans on the exchange. So I don't know what the people are supposed to do there.
Steve, what's the alternative? Is Trump, are you working on some kind of option here for Obamacare, something better that would ensure that people have a way to get health care that's affordable and still market-based?
Yeah.
What is it?
I mean, you can cover everybody in America with health insurance with much better quality of care, and Mike Tanner knows this. He's the expert on health care, at a much lower cost per patient and much better, higher quality of care, which many more options. The problem with Obamacare, I mean, there's so many, but one of the major ones is it has all these mandated benefits, Trish, and a lot of Americans don't need to have 30 or 40 services provided in their insurance package. They just want something that covers them if they get really sick or they have a bad accident.
It's like the bare minimum catastrophic kind,
exactly,
right?
Yeah, that kind of, and you just can't get that under Obamacare. And the irony is now you're starting to see a lot more, especially young people, go naked without insurance at all, which is exactly the opposite of what Obamacare was supposed to achieve.
Law of unintended consequences, Mike Tanner?
Well, that's exactly right. What we're seeing is that the pool of insured people is getting older and sicker as young people drop out because they don't want to pay the higher premiums. The idea of a mandate was supposed to force young people into the program, and it hasn't been very successful at doing that.
Is that because the penalties are not high enough? I mean, think about it. If you're a young person, you're like, okay, I pay $100
Don't give them any ideas, Trish. Don't give them any ideas.
I mean, it doesn't seem like it's worth it for a lot of young people to be part of the system.
Well, it's not. It's a rational choice to go uninsured if you're young and the premiums are higher than what you're liable to incur in insurance expenses.
Yeah. You know what? I'm out of time, but I want to leave it there because I think that's a very important thought. It's a rational choice. And you know what? We're smart. Americans are smart. We make rational choices all the time. And that's in part what this is all about. I mean, the mom with 2 kids that chooses not to work because she can get enough money to exist and live at home from Uncle Sam on welfare benefits. These are rational decisions. Anyway, or rational decisions not to sign up for Obamacare because it's cheaper to not do so and you'll just play the odds. Michael and Steve, thank you so much.